Hey guys, it's Alyssa here over at Books and Cats, and today I shall be doing a book tag. Today I shall be doing the Finish the Book tag. I will link the original creator down below. I saw Olive over on a Book Olive do it a few days ago, I think. It was such a great tag. She's one of those people, I love hearing Olive talk. She sounds so intelligent and well put together and well spoken, and I just aspire to be someone like that. So I will also link her video down below. First question is, do you keep a list of books that you have read? And I definitely do this. I keep actually 3 different ways of how I track the books that I have read. I have Goodreads, just like every other individual on this planet. The second way that I use is I use a spreadsheet. I forget who I got it from. I forget who created it. But I think I did it at the beginning of the year, and a lot of people do them. A lot of people do like Google spreadsheets, and they're great. I've never done one before. This is the first year that I'm doing it, so it's definitely been an interesting experience. That one's more tedious. That's definitely for end of the year overall statistics purposes. I don't do it as frequently as Goodreads. I probably do it once a month and do everything at once because it's not fun to fill out for me, but I do it because I really wanted to get an in-depth view of my reading this year. The third way that I do it is I actually just jot down the title of the book that I read on the day that I read it in my planner, and I give just the star rating. I've been doing that for a few months now, and I really like it, just so I can see what I did over the month. And it's really nice. I get to like see it and how far apart each book that I finished was. It's another cool way that I can do it. Second question is, if you record stats, which ones do you basically keep track of? I don't really know. There's a lot on there on the one that I have. Like, it does publisher and year it was published and how many books are in the series and if you've completed the series and all of these things. And then it also breaks it down of genres that you read and how many owned books that you read and all of that. I haven't looked at it again. I'm mostly doing it for at the end of the year, but some kind of statistics that I haven't really looked at yet. Question number 3 is, do you give star ratings for books? And if so, what do you score books out of and how do you come about this score? I do star ratings. I do out of 5 because I know there are people that do out of 10, and bravo to those people, but I have to stop myself from overthinking things. So 5 stars is a way to keep myself sane. So for me, I feel like a lot of people are more definitive on how they rate things. They have a very specific guidelines they follow. I do not. 5 star is, there was literally nothing wrong with it. I could not find anything wrong with it, or what I did find wrong with it, the rest of the book made up for. 4-star rating books are usually I had an issue or 2 with them, but I still really enjoyed them, or overall still a really great book, just there was some kind of issue. 3 stars for me are just, they were okay usually. Sometimes it usually has a lot of issues, or it's just not very interesting to me. Usually a 3 star is just that it wasn't overly interesting. It's not going to be a new favorite. It might not even be something I reread in the future or would want to keep. But yeah, it's usually comes with a fair amount of problems. 2-star and 1-stars aren't really a thing that I do because usually I DNF. I am the DNFing queen. I don't even keep track of all the books that I DNF. I just don't even do that. Usually 1-stars are usually DNFs, or I truly was shocked by how much I hated it. 2 stars are, it was bad. And that's it. Question number 4 is, do you review books? I do on Goodreads. Usually it is 4 books that I want to jot down my thoughts on them, or it'll be books that I got from NetGalley that I do have to do a review on. Question number 5 is, where do you put your finished books? And that is on my bookcase. Usually when I have a normal setup, I have a TBR and then a red bookcase. But right now I'm only with one bookcase, so basically how I organize it is the top 2 shelves are TBR books and the bottom shelf is all red books. Usually I do keep red books. I can't remember the last time I actually finished a book in its entirety and like immediately got rid of it. Usually the books that I own, I end up enjoying. Or if I finish it and it's a library book, then I obviously return it. Number 6 is, how do you pick your next book? And that is my mood. I do it based on my mood because I am a mood reader. The only time you will ever be catching me doing a TBR is for a readathon, and even then lately I've been finding that I can't stick to anything. Sometimes I'll leaf through a couple books to see, okay, am I feeling this? Am I feeling this? If you hear children in the background, it's because there are small children at my house, so apologies if you hear anything. Not much I can do. Next question is, do you have any rituals for when you have finished a book? I usually love immediately after I finish something, especially if it's something that I own, putting it on my shelf, like on the bottom part, and like actually making the transition of a book from TBR to red. Nothing like that. I get such a high from that. I mark it immediately on Goodreads as red. Mostly just like to make myself feel good for the fact that I finished it. The last question is, who do you tag? I tag Riley Overarm Vic Vac, and I also tag Izzy from Punk Rock Girl PA. I would love to see you guys do this tag. Also, if you're watching this and you want to do it, please be my guest. That's all I got. If you want to, you can go ahead, subscribe, follow me on all my social media down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I shall see you in the next one. Bye!